Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will delve into the details surrounding Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025. And now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You definitely don't want to miss any crucial updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please remember that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 15th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.69. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but it currently reflects a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock has broken the very wide and declining short-term trend upward. Initially, a slower rate of decline is indicated, which may very well serve as an early signal of a trend shift. During the reaction, support will likely be found at the roof of the current trend that has been broken, which is $205.98. This level may offer a second chance to capitalize on upward movement. According to fan theory, $258.62 will be the next possible trend top level, presenting a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of -17.86% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -40.43% to -19.98%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 3.27%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -15.37% to +28.05% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $178.95 and $270.76. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, Apple stock upgraded to hold accumulate. The Apple stock price decreased by nearly 0.414% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 15th of May, 2025. The price fell from $212.33 to $211.45. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.63%, ranging from a low of $209.54 to a high of $212.96. The price has declined in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 0.88% during this time frame. Notably, the trading volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is generally viewed as a positive indicator since volume should typically follow the stock's movements. On the last day, trading volume fell by 5 million shares, with a total of 44 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $9.27 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded price for the stock was $260.10, while the lowest was $169.21. Currently, the price is 18.70%, or $48.65, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway has recently maintained its investment in Apple, indicating robust investor confidence during a period when the conglomerate has been divesting from financial stocks. This steadfast position reflects a long-term belief in Apple's strategic vision, which may help stabilize investor sentiment and support the stock price amidst market fluctuations. On the political front, President Trump has intensified his pressure on Apple to relocate iPhone manufacturing from India back to the United States, expressing dissatisfaction with the company's current plans. While Wall Street seems largely indifferent to this political pressure, the potential implications could introduce short-term uncertainty into Apple's operational strategies. Analysts emphasize that Apple's decision to transfer some production to India is based on practical labor considerations in the United States, which may conflict with Trump's advocacy for domestic manufacturing. In the short term, this political friction could influence supply chain dynamics and investor attitudes, possibly resulting in fluctuations in stock prices. However, if Apple skillfully navigates these challenges and maintains its production efficiency, the long-term outlook may remain favorable, preserving its valuation and strengthening market confidence. As events progress, investors will be closely monitoring how Apple reacts to these external pressures and whether it can continue to implement its growth strategy without significant disruption. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 12th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight rating alongside a hold action. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned AAPL a neutral rating along with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned AAPL a perform rating with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AAPL a neutral rating with a downgrade action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal arises from the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is expected at $205.67 and $204.13. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, the 1st of May, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 0.88%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Moreover, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. On the last trading day, volume declined alongside the price, which mitigates overall risk as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots indicated a sell signal 11 days ago. Bollinger Bands showed a buy signal 28 days ago. Short-term moving average signaled a buy 5 days ago. Long-term moving average also indicated a buy 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages gave a buy signal 2 days ago. Reviewing the 12-month chart reveals short moving average signaled a buy 5 days ago. Long-term moving average showed a buy signal 50 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 45 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level, from accumulated volume at $198.85 and $188.38. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Apple finds support just below today's level at $198.85. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $188.38 and $181.46. This stock has average movements during the day, and with good trading volume, the risk is considered to be medium. During the last day, the stock moved $3.42 between high and low, or 1.63%. For the last week, the stock has had daily average volatility of 1.80%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important ratio measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is fairly typical, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the second quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.42. it's wise to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $218.27. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $198.85. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple derived from various analyst sources remains neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of May, 2025, Chris Kondo executed an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On the 23rd of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick executed an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. On the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick executed an insider sale of 5,111 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Kevin Parrick also executed an insider sale of 5,817 shares of restricted stock units. Additionally, on the 15th of April, 2025, Kevin Parrick conducted an insider purchase of 16,458 shares of common stock. Analyzing the most recent 100 insider trades, we find that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 19.829. In total, insiders acquired 1,389,288 shares and sold 1,992,668 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $202.75, which represents a decline of 4.12%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, resulting in a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal due to a pivot top identified 10 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple presents several positive indicators. However, these do not sufficiently support a buy recommendation at this time. Currently, it is advisable to view Apple as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may wish to maintain or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Our analysis has been upgraded from a sell to a hold or accumulate status since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our assessments indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 16th of May, we anticipate that Apple will open lower by 13 cents, starting trading at $211.32. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.